Hello, and welcome to Sessions Woods. We're on the yellow course, which is more advanced than the white, but still has most of its controls on tracks and trails. So we'll follow this dirt road down to the first control, which was the last control of the previous white course. These are ident. And then control number 2 is also going to be pretty easy. Follow this road rather than try and cut through the woods. And then when we get to the fork or intersection, we know to turn right, and off we go. NFL competitors also kind of cluing me into what's going on. But remember, other competitors might be on other courses or lost, so it can also be a red herring. Right, off for control 3. We'll get back onto the track and head up the hill. You can see the contour lines. And now we're moving into a fairly open area, which is represented in this sort of goldenrod color. And control 3 will be right where a dirt road intersects the track we're on now. And there we go. Okay, time for 4. We'll get onto this road, and then when it forks off of the trail, we'll go left onto the trail. And then the black dots indicate the control will be surrounded by some fairly large rocks. And there it is. Now it might be tempting to go back onto this track. The problem is it will take you further and further away from where we want to go. So we need to turn right, cross the stream, represented in blue, and get back up onto this dirt road. And then follow it along, going over some other streams, and then moving into a semi-open area which is coming up. Now the last time I was at Session Woods was actually years and years ago to attend a concert with a woman I was sort of kind of dating. Very nice gal. Right, here we go. And I'm now realizing I've lost adhesion. That is, I'm not absolutely certain where I am on the map. I know I'm on the track and all that, but where exactly? Where should I turn off? So I'm going to motor ahead until I can get re-anchored. And here it is. That clearing is that large body of water. So no need to see it. We'll just turn around, head back, look for the openish area on our left, and turn into it and pick up the track that will have the control at a fork. Right, so this area is fairly open in its way. And there's the control. As accurate as orienteering maps are, nature changes, and the map is not always as up-to-date as what's happened in the woods. Now this next one is going to be very easy, so we're not going to worry too much about it. But wow, what a have-a-heart trap. Much larger than the one I use to vacate squirrels that try to move into my attic. Have you ever gotten 2 squirrels in one go with a have-a-heart? It's like a personal best for me. Well, as you can see, I didn't take them to a farm in upstate New York. Never mind the temptation. But this next control is along this track, which the dark green indicates this very dense growth that would really impede movement. And there's the control, so we can punch in. The older system actually was punches. Right, and off we go. And as you can see, you're effectively corralled, if you will, to stay onto the track. Dark green indicates dense undergrowth or other vegetation that will really slow down movement and impede it. But I will take a pause to look at the corduroying they've done on this road. And there's a fellow competitor. Now control 7, after we break out of this area into larger trees but no understory to mess with us, it's going to be at an intersection. So let's follow this track until we come to the intersection, turn right, and right there at another intersection is control 7.
Okay, that's 7.
Right, off we go for control 8. And while we could go on a straight beeline, as it were, we're going to follow this track down until we need to make a right-hand turn onto another track. I was a little bit worried because the trails, how substantial, might I miss it? Nope, not a chance. It's quite a substantial trail. And you can see the remnants of a stone wall at the base of 8, and there it is on the trail with the line and the dot in the middle. If you had a longer stone wall, you would see a series of dots connected. We're going to have a little think before we go. Do we stay on tracks, or do we make a compass bearing and go? And I've decided to stay on the track. It's a little bit faster. Had we gone on a straight line, we would cross the stone wall, which would give it kind of a heads up that we're almost there. And we're coming to 9. And that dot in a circle represents a rock pile, which we see to the right of the control. Now it's off to the finish line. And what I'm going to do initially is run a compass azimuth, and then I'm going to hit the dirt road. And when I do, I'll describe it. And I don't have to be super accurate because it is a substantial linear feature.
Then you can go.
And I'll pop down the dirt road a bit before turning off onto a trail that will take us to the finish. And there we go. Don't hit clear. Hit the finish, okay? Well, not a lot of competition. I use other computers to sort of provide benchmark for myself, but I feel pretty good.